Good morning, folks. Out here at Kinkaid, just launched the boat. It's about 50 degrees out here, so I got to wear my sock cap. Try to wear my sock cap any chance I get because I know it's going away. We got some rain last night. Let's look at this watercolor. It looks a little stained. The water's up just a little bit. Right here in the marina, I'm thinking we got about 1.5 feet visibility. I'm calling it 1.5 feet. Got overcast conditions. The wind is supposed to blow today. Right now, it's not too bad. I'm trying to stay shallow. I'm gonna just throw some power baits, move around, see what happens. Let's get out here. You know, before I go, I wanted to remind you that we're doing a live stream on Monday nights at 7:30 Central. And I'm also doing a fishing report live stream on Thursdays at 7:30 Central. Ron DeRosa and I. And I'd like to encourage you to leave fishing reports. If you've been out fishing over the week, you can leave those reports at Gabe Montgomery Fishing or 10 Horse Monty on Facebook or 10 Horse Monty 6 on Instagram. Just trying to create a community of people sharing fishing reports. That way when you go out on the weekend, you have an idea of what's going on. So let's get out there on the water. I'll give you a water temperature when I get out there. Don't know yet, just drop the boat in. It's saying 60 degrees, but it takes a little bit for the transducers to adjust. Nice solid fish, look at there. No chatterbox. Good fish, just throwing a black and blue chatterbait with a zoom speed crawl. And man, as soon as that thing hit the water, she slammed it. It's a nice solid fish. Nice solid fish. That's a good sign. Just wind blowing in this little pocket. It's really shallow, really flat. Just throwing it through the scattered grass. Oh, sucker smashed it. It's another good fish. There we go. That's a good bite. Good fish, guys. Little thunder thumper. Right, look there. Nice quality fish on the old Thunder Thumper. It's just a Cumberland Pro half-ounce spinnerbait with a big Colorado blade on there. Got a grass pig on the back. And I'm just fishing. There's a mud line right through here and some scattered wood. And that fish freaking slammed it. That's a nice solid fish. Woo! Off to a good start, guys. There's a little mud line right here. You probably can't see it, but what I've been kind of targeting is this mud line. There's just a little bit of different colored, off-colored water inside along the bank. Had some rain last night. Got some run in actually in some of these little spots. And it's just causing this little mud line. And you know, these fish seem to be kind of sitting in it. They feel a little bit more secure. I mean, the water's stained anyway, but they're definitely hanging around it and relating to that and the wood. Any kind of wood, you know, I've been getting a bite or two, just flipping and pitching around that and slow rolling that spinnerbait around the wood. But back here in these coves, there's a lot of fish about halfway back. I mean, there's some main lake fish too, but as you get back in these coves, it's starting to happen. I'm seeing a lot of crappie out here on the graph, and water temps are 58.6 back here. It just looks right. Spring, man. Been waiting on this. There we go. Good fish. Ah, he got off. I had a feeling he was going to get off. A nice one. Good solid 4+. Well, I just pulled into some of this main lake stuff just to try it, and that was a nice solid 4+ pounder. Pulled it off. I was kind of playing around with him, but a lot of wood down here, just flipping the old D-bomb. Yeah. There he goes. Backside of that piece of wood. I don't mile it. Dang it. There we go. There's definitely a flipping bite going on out here. It's the third one I've caught or hooked or had opportunity to catch. Water temp is, let's see what we got here. It's 59.5 right now. I'm just kind of fishing. This is kind of main lake area. I'm getting ready to go back in the No Wake and check it out, see how dirty it is, but decent fish. It wasn't coming off. There we go. It's fun. Oh yeah, that fish crushed it. Boom. Let's go, guys. Another quality fish. Crush that spinnerbait. Man, that was a cool bite. Actually seen a big flash. Beautiful fish. Boom. That's a nice one. Let's let her go. She smoked it. It just felt right. Look at that. That's a beauty. Ooh, yeah. Just crushed it. That's an awesome bite. There we go. Another nice spinnerbait fish. That fish slammed it, man. When you find one, they crush it. There's no doubt about it. Beautiful fish. All right. it's lunchtime. I had to pull up on the bank and take a little break, and wanted to spend a moment or two with you guys and just kind of let you know what I've been catching some of my fish on today. No surprise, that sucker right there, the old Thunder Thumper. This is a 1/2 ounce Cumberland Pro bullet head spinnerbait with a size 7 brass gold Colorado blade. It's a long arm spinnerbait, and I just got a big Berkeley grass pig on there. The water's really stained right now. Kind of sucks because there's this snotty grass. The grass always does this time of year. It starts getting real slimy, and it's hard to work anything through it, but that's where the fish are at. The fish are shallow right now, man. I wouldn't even fish any deeper than like 8 foot from what I'm seeing. I'm sure there's some sitting out there deeper if you know those areas, but you could certainly just go pretty much down the bank, and they're not everywhere. You know, I'm pulling into an area and I'm getting a bite here or there. I'm not getting lit up all the way down the bank. I think that's still a little bit out. You know, there's going to be days when that's certainly going to be going on, and I thought it would be going on today. Maybe I just haven't found the right stretch, but I think that's still a little bit yet to come. I believe here in a couple weeks it's really going to be happening. But stained water, this sucker right here gets it done. White and chartreuse, maybe black, maybe red. For me, white and chartreuse. I just keep it simple, and I think a lot of spinnerbaits probably would have worked today. Honestly, the water's not that dirty. It's probably 2 foot of visibility or less, and I think you could have thrown a smaller white and chartreuse spinnerbait or just white spinnerbait and caught fish on it too. The other thing I caught fish on was this bad boy right here, the old D-bomb. Just flipping a D-bomb on a 1/4 ounce weight with a 4/0 straight shank hook, 20-pound fluoro. I put a little bobber stop on there, so if I want to peg it, I can. If I don't, if I want to leave it loose, I can just slide it up. No big deal. You got options. And I got this. This is a 7'3" medium heavy action, moderate fast Hawgz Custom Light. This is their Magnum jig rod. It's a pretty good flipping rod, man. It does a good job. You know, wood. You flipping this thing around wood right now, the fish are definitely relating to wood. So you could actually just key on wood all day and get bit, I would imagine. And like I said earlier, they're not everywhere. You know, it's just kind of, it's about bouncing around, just trying a lot of stuff. You know, you could go flipping today and catch fish, or you could put a spinnerbait in your hand and catch fish. You could commit to one pattern or the other. I've been mixing up a lot of stuff because that's typically what I do. I haven't been out on this lake for it's probably been since January, so I just like playing around, like trying new stuff. The other thing that I caught some fish on was the chatterbait, a black and blue chatterbait, or bladed jig, whatever you want to call it, with a green pumpkin zoom speed crawl on there. And this is 3/8 ounce. Like I said, it's a pain in the butt in the grass right now. It's just really slimy. Let me see if I can actually grab some of this grass and show you what I'm talking about. It's all around me right here. So here is your milfoil, I believe. I don't know, it's the feathery stuff. I should know this. Geez, I've been fishing forever. But you've got this slime that's on it. You see my hands? It's got this slimy, nasty stuff. I can actually grab some better stuff here. Here you go. You see that? Look at this slime. This is all over the grass right now. So when your bait touches that grass, it gets caked up. It's horrible on a spinnerbait. It gets caught in that swivel. It's a pain in the butt. Chatterbait, you can't rip it through because it's not crisp. This is that time of the year where the grass is like annoying as crap, but that's where the fish are at. Pretty soon it'll get more crisp and you'll be able to pop your stuff through there. I mean, I wanted to throw a crankbait, but that's not going to happen. I wanted to throw a trap. It's not going to happen. You could do it out deeper, but I think the majority of the fish are kind of up there shallow, or at least the ones I want to fish for. But that's nasty. It's just that time of the year. It's kind of frustrating. It's just part of it. You got to deal with it. I threw a swim jig around, didn't get bit on that yet. I'm going to go back out for a little bit more and I'll probably play with that. I did throw a frog a little bit, you know. I threw this one right here. This is one of my favorites in the spring. I saw some fish busting here and there. I heard some bluegill kind of sucking on top of the grass. So I had to give that a shot. It didn't pay off yet. But that's basically what's going on right here. Water temps are like right at 60 degrees. You know, anywhere from 58 to 60 depending on where you're at. At the marina, the water, basically the mid-lake area is the cleanest water that I've seen. I saw like 2 foot of visibility. On the other end of the lake, it starts getting more stained, especially when you go into the 3 mile no wake back there. But the watercolor looks good. It's cleared up a lot from what I've heard. You know, I heard some guys saying it was super chocolate milk just like 2 weeks ago, and I love this watercolor. It's perfect. It's stained enough to keep those fish up shallow, but not too stained where it shuts them off. So I'm gonna get back out there. All right, I just made it back here to the no wake area, and we got almost 62 degree water temps. 61.9. The water looks good. I mean, it's definitely not chocolate milk. It's perfect. So I'm gonna play around here for just a little bit. I'm about out of time, but I'd like to catch another fish or two. Got a lot of shad. Look at this. The bait is in this little pocket. I'm gonna key on some of these little short pockets with a swim jig, see if I can get a bite. All right, let's do a little release on this guy. That was fun. She smashed that spinnerbait. Jeez. Get out of here. Thank you for playing. Here's some shad. There you go. Come on. Come to Papa. There we go. That's a nice quality fish. There we go, guys. Beautiful bass on the Cumberland Pro Limit Out Compact Swim Jig in the Midnight Shad color. Man, that was a fun bite. There's gizzard shad everywhere in this pocket, and I actually spooked a couple bass. I think they were bass. They were big swirls. They just kind of took off. That fish was in like 6 inches of water. Just kind of slow rolling it. Got a little, what I got on here? I got a rage crawl on there. Couldn't even think there for a second. Got so excited, but just a little green pumpkin rage crawl. Nice fish. I think that's going to wrap it up for me today. Appreciate you guys coming along on this little adventure. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you know, wish I had more time, but man, I got to do a live stream tonight. We're doing a live streams on Monday nights at 7:30 Central, and also Ron, Rosa, and I are doing a fishing reports live stream on Thursday nights at 7:30 Central. So if you're free, come check it out. We're talking about all things fishing and all things fishing reports. Appreciate it.